I think this time round we are going to Estonia, and I'm really excited to introduce Jaan Heinsoo, who's the head of new markets for e-Residency of Estonia, and he will be talking about e-residency, and it's an interesting concept, and it's about doing business without borders.
So hello everyone. My name is Jaan Heinsoo. I am from the Estonian e-Residency team. Thank you so much to Wolf Summit for inviting me to this one-of-a-kind event. It's an honor, and I'm glad to present our tools and our solutions for business without borders. It is actually something that at this time of crisis, will help you to stay at home and run your global business fully online. So, at first, maybe a few words about Estonia. So Estonia is a very small country. As you know, its population is about 1.3 million people. So it's a Nordic country with a Scandinavian business culture, with a world-class business environment. So as you know, maybe very many of you have already heard about the Estonian startup ecosystem, which has given birth to 4 unicorns, and it's a home of global startups, including Skype. And of course, today's main topic is e-Estonia. It is the first and most advanced digital society in the world. What makes Estonian business environment so good? I think that the International Tax Competitiveness Index, which shows that Estonia is for the 6th year in a row the best tax environment in the world, that tells you something. And of course, the European Commission has rated the Estonian e-government also #1 in terms of the Digital Economy and Society Index, the DESI index, in the subsection of the digital public services, and the e-government part, Estonia is #1. So Estonia, well, just in a nutshell, you can establish a company in 20 minutes, you can establish and manage your business fully online 24/7. There is 0% corporate income tax on any reinvested or retained profits. Yes, easy access to markets. No bureaucracy. So what are the Estonian unicorns? So basically, it all started with Skype. So all of you know Skype. Skype was established in 2003. Estonia is a small country, so there's just 1 million people, and everybody knows everybody. So everybody who was in the tech sector knew at least someone who was in the founding members of Skype. So they understood that anything is possible. So then followed other unicorns such as TransferWise, such as Bolt, that I'm sure that many of you are using Bolt, the former Taxify, and of course Playtech, a startup which was founded together with Israeli founders. And what is e-Estonia? So just in a nutshell, 98% of companies in Estonia are established online. So I don't know, there must be a very good reason why you still go to the notary to establish a company, because almost everyone does it online. Of course, 99% of the banking is done online. So Estonia was actually pioneering the banking, the online banking in the middle of 1990s. 95% of tax declarations are filed online. So this is really e-Estonia. So you, as a person, as a private individual, you log in and all of your tax returns are actually already pre-filled for you. So basically what you have to do is read them through. It takes 1 minute and approve them. So since I think for almost 20 years, we have been talking about the Estonian e-government to everyone in the world. But then since 5 years ago, the Estonian e-services were opened to anyone in the world. And I will tell you about this a little bit later. So what are the founding principles of e-Estonia? I think it's important to understand that there is the once only principle. If you tell one institution about something, then all of the other institutions already have the opportunity to ask from this institution what did you tell. And at the same time, citizens own their data. So if someone accesses your data, you will always be able to access the ledger, take a look, and if you're not happy, you file a request, tell me, why did this person look at my data? So there is absolute trust in e-solutions, and by default, all of the services are online. So this is our office. This is actually the office of e-Residency. And in the middle left, you can see our president, President Kersti Kaljulaid. And on the right, you can see Ott Vatte, our director. And here on the right, bottom right, you can see our Chief Happiness Officer, Lucy. So she's a dog, and we always are glad to have her in the office. So what is e-Estonia? Basically, it is the first digital society in the world. It's redefined governance. It's been simplified life and business. So now only, let's say, marriage, divorce, and real estate transactions, these three things cannot be done online. You have to come to the notary or to the specific authorities to do that, because you have to prove that your decision has been thought through and you're of your sound mind and sober when doing this. So it all started actually already in about 1995 with online banks. Then, of course, e-governance started in 1997 with the Prime Minister's office going paperless. Then in the year 2000, e-tax board was introduced. Then X-Road was introduced. And then started this cascade of events where all of the databases were combined and they started to talk to each other on this X-Road. Then, after 1 year, digital ID. So everybody in Estonia has an ID card, which they use to access all of the e-services. Then, since 2005, internet voting. So obviously, this is not. This is a much more secure way than the traditional way. So for 15 years, we have had the online voting. Then in 2007, public safety, e-police. Then came blockchain principles. Then came e-health. So you can just call your doctor and tell what's wrong, and they will write you a prescription. You can go down to the pharmacy and get your medicine without going to the doctor. Then, most important thing, e-residency. So we have about 3,000 digital services, actually. So about half of them are public services and half of them are private services. So these people, what do all of these people have in common? So on the left upward picture, you can see Angela from Germany. You can see Xenia from Russia in the middle. You can see the Pope on the upward right. Then you can see Ian from the US. You can see Shinzo from Japan. You can see Bill from US on the bottom left, and you can see Emre from Turkey with his team, as well as Arzu from Turkey with her family. So what do all of these people have in common? All of these people have in common this: they have e-residency. So e-residency, what is it? It's a status provided by the Estonian government to people who are neither citizens nor residents of Estonia, but are granted an Estonian digital ID card to access all of these services. So it is a one-of-a-kind tool, which makes Estonia the easiest place to start and manage a global business online. What you can do is establish and manage an EU company entirely online, securely access a wide range of public and private services, conduct all the banking, declare taxes online, legally sign all the documents, all the contracts, and of course, join the community of like-minded people. So it's very important that we have already 67,000 e-residents from 165 countries. They have established 11,000 companies. And from Poland, we have already 1,300 e-residents who have established about 260 companies. So if you have any questions, I think that the best way to access information is on our website.